Right, I'm live. For some reason, it's not letting me see me, but I'm live. Okay. So it's just weird that I can't see myself. So obviously it's to do with settings, but I've been messing around with it for ages and I can't get it to do it for me to see what you can see. So I wonder if I find out, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just do an experiment and see if you guys are seeing what I see. So let's have a look. I'll go on to me. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day, guys. We're going to talk about Priscilla Presley and the hundreds of comments I'm getting all about the fact that she uses the name Presley and wants to be buried at Graceland. And we've had a very upset, angry reaction, and this is part 3. So I just want to quickly just make sure you guys can see me. I think the way we're going to do that is by me logging into myself. Elvis Presley, Daily Planet. And if you are watching, guys, tell me where you're from. Right, let's just find it. Let's have a look. So I've got it, and then we're going to click on live and see if it's showing. Let's have a look.
Why doesn't every home in the UK have spray foam insulation?
It's a bit of a strange one, but anyway, my name's Louis. I'm in the southwest UK.
Get spray foam insulation.
The southwest UK. Ah, it's working. Look, I can actually watch myself. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just turn the volume right down on that, and then at least I can see myself, because then it doesn't feel so strange. Okay, right, that's better. So I want to, actually, let me get my other phone, because I want to go through the comments. Let's have a look here. Now, I've got so many comments that I don't know where to start. And I said this yesterday, that the comments, almost every single comment is upset with Priscilla. Almost everyone. And whether it be her being buried in the meditation garden or her using the Presley name, yeah. But the thing I find interesting about these comments, let me just try and get to the comments bit. All right, just have one from Luana Harris in Australia. Thank you for being you and your love for everyone. Miss you, Elvis. Thank you, Louis. Love your videos. Sydney, Australia. You're welcome. I love Elvis as well. Luan Harris. Right, so I'm just going to go through the comments. Some of them might be for other videos I've had. I got my cup of tea, and today my job is to fix my engine in my Volkswagen split screen camper. You can see the part there on the table. I'm doing that after this video. That's my other hobby, is Volkswagens, air-cooled engines, split screens, Volkswagen Beetles, Volkswagen campers, all classics. That's one of my hobbies. And you know that I run a diet channel all about the carnivore diet and keto diet and how to restore your health. And that's called, even I've forgotten what it's called. It's called Carnivore Flexing Diet, Louis' World. Carnivore Flexing Diet, Louis' World. And if you want to lose weight and get your health back, and it's not for money, it doesn't make a profit, it's not monetized. I do it for love because it helped me lose all my weight and get my health back and cure me. So anyway, this video is about Priscilla Presley. Now, I want to start this off again like I did the other two. I do not hate Priscilla. I think Priscilla is just how can I say it? she gets upset and has feelings and can make mistakes. And whether she's famous or not, she's a human being. She deserves respect. She deserves good manners and to be treated fairly. But this reaction to her actions over the last 40 odd years is coming from the fans, and the fans really want their say. And I think this particular topic on where she's being buried and her using the last name has touched a nerve. And people have been messaging me over and over again, really, since I started this channel, how upset they are with Priscilla. So I'm trying to work out, why are you fans so upset with Priscilla? I've obviously got my views, but I'm not doing this to create hate. I'm doing this to try and understand Priscilla. And who knows, maybe one day she will understand why the fans are upset and where she has gone wrong and gone right, because Priscilla has also done good things. So I personally think that the fans need to be spoken to properly by Priscilla. They may even need an apology. I've mentioned the Piers Morgan interview already. Now, I felt that Piers Morgan interview was very staged, and I was really surprised by that interview. And I'll tell you why, because Piers Morgan is known for being a hard-hitting interviewer that asks the very serious questions and will really push it on his questions and get to the truth. And he didn't do that with Priscilla. He was very soft on her. He kept praising her. And even at one point, Piers Morgan said, "You have never bad-mouthed Elvis since the divorce." And that couldn't be more wrong. I have watched loads of interviews where Priscilla has praised Elvis, but also said things that I think were unfair. Her interviews are very one-sided, that she is the victim that went through tough times and was treated so badly by Elvis. Then she'll praise him as well. Obviously, we know about Elvis and Me, the book. There's many things in there that's where she says things about Elvis. I think unfair, but also I think some things you need to just keep to yourself. That should have been kept private. And I know that as time has moved on, that she's mellowed and the interviews have softened, and now she only speaks highly of Elvis. But I know she's going through hell because Lisa Marie has passed and she's lost Benjamin as well, her grandson. But there is a disconnect from Priscilla to the fans. And I know there's also many people out there that absolutely worship Priscilla and are loyal Priscilla fans. And they see this romantic relationship between her and Elvis that started in 1959 until the day he passed. But the truth is, it wasn't like that, guys. And this was a very complex relationship where they really seriously hurt each other, where they were both unfaithful, where Priscilla became very greedy financially with Elvis, even till to today. And then you've got the complex situation with Riley Keough and the twins and Elvis Presley Enterprises and legal wrangles with money right now happening as we speak. So there isn't a lovely romantic story of Priscilla being this loyal wife that stayed with Elvis until he passed and that had Lisa Marie. No, it was not like that. The divorce for Elvis was a traumatic thing. And I think Elvis really was brave on this divorce and really put on a good face and still wanted to stay friends with Priscilla and do the right thing, even to the point where he gave her so much money and agreed to so many things that he nearly made himself go bankrupt. Yeah, and it could have led to him selling off some of his record rights to RCA. And now I'm no expert, guys. I'm guessing. I'm a fan. If I make a mistake, if I say something wrong, if I spell things wrong, someone told me off. I get told off sometimes for spelling mistakes, but not just that, for getting my facts wrong. But I'm just a fan. I'm not an expert. And I get messages saying, yeah, you're not an expert. But I'm just trying to say, guys, I'm just a fan. It's a fan channel, and it's a bit of fun. I'm sorry, my phone keeps falling over. It's just a bit of fun, but I do like to have interesting topics on my channel that makes my subscribers and fans debate. I want the fans to disagree with me and to give me their points of view and to tell me how they feel, no matter what it is, no matter how different it is to my opinion. Right, I'm waffling on now. Sorry, just waffling on, but I am not a Priscilla hater. Please know this. It's not my personality is not to hate. Yes, I have strong opinions. And I also am very clear that Elvis also made many mistakes. As lovely as he is, and to me, Elvis is the kindest man that ever lived. But he was a human being and made many mistakes. And I think he knew that. Yeah. Right. So let's just start from the top again. Right. Linda Fazekas. No, she divorced. She's not a Presley. She had another man's child. Now, if my reading isn't very good, I left school when I was 15. I had no education. So I'm not a good reader, but I'm still going to go through it. I never believed this woman when she had an affair with Elvis. He may have dated, but no. Right, that's Sapphire Blue. Another one from Sapphire Blue. She knows this new book is probably her last hurrah. She is probably going to tear Elvis up in it. Actually, these aren't the more recent. I want to go to the more recent ones. Right, let's have a look. Let's go to the more recent ones. Let's have a look. Yes, 2 minutes ago. Right. So Betty Bloomfield, if you're out there, you've just commented. I hope you don't mind me reading these comments. Love how he acted in this film. Oh, no, this is on a different video, but I'll still read it out, Betty. This is my video with the Kurt Russell trailer where Kurt Russell kicks Elvis, and Kurt Russell was just a small boy. And this was actually Kurt Russell's debut film, his first film. Love how he acted in this film, especially his eye part. It made me laugh. I need to watch this one. He was a good actor, could act in anything. Right, okay. I want to try and stick to the comments about the divorce. So let's have a look. It's funny because I've been reading them all morning and they've been coming through fast and furious. Now I want them. I'm probably going to struggle finding them. Right, let's have a look. Let's find, there we go. Comments. I want the most recent. Come on, we don't want old comments. We've read all those yesterday. Okay. Right, here we go. No, I want even more recent than that, guys. Come on, comments. Right. Right, here we go. Here we go. That's it. Right. Okay. Right. Janet Wickens. Apparently the burial issue is the deal she made with Riley. Why would one want to have her ex's name? Right. And then Cindy Davison. Riley agreed to the best of her ability, dodging a bullet, maybe for peace, and greedy granny would leave her alone regarding this subject. I think EPE, Elvis Presley Enterprise, has the final say, and if all of the fans petition EPE Enterprise asking it not to be granted and honor what was originally put in the number of 6 being the limit. So she thinks she's talking about that it was agreed by the Memphis council, whatever you call them in Memphis, that there would only be 6 people buried, and they had to be related directly to Elvis Presley. So Cindy Davison agreed. Let's have a look. Greedy Granny manages to get her own way every time because she takes advantage of people with good hearts. If EPE has the final say, then yes, every fan must petition them to keep that GG, she puts, out of the meditation garden. So greedy guts, I think that means. Right, here we go. Barbara Lagoni. No, absolutely not, because she is not a Presley anymore. She has not been a Presley since she got divorced from Elvis. She left him for another man, and she should have taken that man's name and leave Elvis Presley's estate and his name alone. Lisa Marie would not have wanted that. And someone replies to that, Judith Trauma. Presley or not, she is the grandmother and the mother of Elvis's family root. Without her, Elvis may remain unmarried and died without siblings, because Elvis is a choosy man and he wants the mother of her siblings is a clean, innocent woman, not a woman who had been touched by every man. Okay. Right. So Conrad Buford. Thumbs down, everyone. No, no, no. Please. She's already screwed him out of so much. Lisa, not want that. Thank you for hearing me out. No, 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 Priscilla. Then we've got Janet Wickens. And that is absolutely no to both. So obviously they keep answering the 2 questions. Should Priscilla be buried in the meditation garden? And should Priscilla have gone back and started reusing the Presley name after Elvis died? I'm still trying to learn when she actually started to use the Presley name again, the actual date of that. I will find it out. Patty Gillibo. No, 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 she isn't the wife anymore. Galispera. Oh, that must be a Greek Cypriot or Greek name. Galispera, right. No, 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 absolutely not. User up 90. No, no, no. Granddaughter perdition, others perdition. Use name divorce and pre-switch. Cool. I can't read that. Sorry. Maria Barber. Right. Vernon only planned and paid. So look. Vernon only planned and paid for 6 plots, and my phone keeps giving me messages. And all 6 plots are taken, so no place for Priscilla. So no, she shouldn't be buried there. Susie Tan, definitely not. No way. No, she is the ex-wife 100%. That is user Lie 9B. Teresa Gilbreth. First, Priscilla filed the lawsuit against. No, right, okay. First, when Priscilla filed the lawsuit against Riley, Lisa's trust showed Marco Garcia Garibaldi was Priscilla's spouse and the stepfather to Lisa Presley. Second, in 2019, Priscilla put a post out telling people to not pay attention to the National Enquirer, as they said she was in a bad health, and after a cancer scare, she said she had no plans on going anywhere and no plans to be buried at Graceland. In California, they don't have common law marriages, and if bride and groom ask for marriage license to be sealed, and they can also seal the divorce papers. So then she just writes again, and then Susan, just a plain no. We've got Marlene Bessel, no, no, no. Then we've got Marlene Watkins. She is using Presley's name for fame after Elvis died. He told her to go back to the maiden name after they were divorced. Marco and Navarone's father, his real name is Garcia, but goes by Garibaldi. That is Janet Wickens. Luby Lou, absolutely not. Jennifer Goldson, you're having a laugh. No, no, no. Elvis pushed to married by her stepfather, or else her parents pushed him to marry. You know, I could go on, guys, and I'm not sure if you're getting this because the PC is just turned off, so I have no idea why it's doing that. And I think I'm going to end it. Are you still getting me? No, you are still getting me. I don't know why the PC turned off then. Sorry, guys. Let's go a little bit longer, as long as it's working. Right. She did the same thing. She cheated on him first with a married man that was a friend of Elvis. She wasn't a child when she married him. She was in her early 20s when they got married. No, Priscilla is not married at all to anyone, only Elvis. That's Ronnie Taylor. Lucy Clayton. Definitely not. He should never have married her, and he would have done it. Her greedy father hadn't an eye to the future. Colonel Parker was forced Elvis by scaring him about the morality clause in his contract with RCA. I don't have a problem with her using the Presley name. I kept my married name after my divorce to avoid complications with my children's surname. And I understand that, Lucy, but you didn't give up your name and then years later take it back. That's the bit that is wrong. Yeah. I don't think she even wanted the Presley name when they split up. I think she wanted to be Bulow. So, because she wanted to show independence. She was starting her own life. So, for me, my opinion is taking the Presley name back was always about money. It was always about fame and career and better opportunities and opening more doors using the Presley name. I really believe that. Right. So, no, he doesn't want her there, buried where he and his family. He also told her to go back to her maiden name, and then he divorced her. That was Marilyn Watkins. Again, Marilyn Watkins. She was jealous of Lisa Marie. Lisa Marie was a daddy's girl. Now, I get this in my comments a lot, that people think, and I don't know if there's any truth to this, that because Elvis was so close to Lisa Marie and worshipped her, they worshipped each other, and they had a beautiful bond, that there was jealousy from Priscilla. Is that true, you think, guys? Nettie Gallagher. I don't think Priscilla should be buried in the Graceland next to Elvis. She is his ex-wife, and all she wants is to be involved with Elvis Presley's name. That's why she never got married, and so she can still keep the Elvis name. Okay, good opinion, but I've got a feeling you can call yourself whatever you want now, can't you? Whether you're married or not, but you can in England, I think. I'm not sure about America. Right. So Marilyn Watkins, she cheated with a married man. She did. All right, then it shows ads here. Skip ads. What is that? Okay, I didn't even know you could do that. Ads skipped. Right. Oh, right. I'm going to have to go. Actually, no, I'm not. I'll answer it on this phone. It's my wife. Hello, I'm live on air. What is going on, wife?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll just leave you then.
No.
So I was just saying, Javon, Tino's swimming lesson has been cancelled because of a technical fault, so
All right.
it doesn't have swimming.
So you want to just drive to the caravan place?
It's up to you.
I don't mind. Little drive. Okay, you're home at 12, yeah?
Yes.
All right, I'll see you then. We'll talk about it then.
Bye.
Bye, love you. The wife wants to get a caravan. Right, let's keep going. Oh, thank you. Someone said my son is adorable. Thank you. He's not here today. He's at school. Good AM. I do believe if Lisa Marie, her daughter, is still alive, she will bury her mother in Graceland, where Elvis is buried. I hate Riley always saying that she is the granddaughter of Elvis Presley. She's forgotten that Elvis cannot bury a child. It was Prissy who bore her name. That's why there was Lisa Marie Presley. I'm sorry, I'm finding this hard to read. So I voted to complete Elvis' family route, Priscilla be buried in the burial place. Riley is ungrateful to her grandma, and if not her, there is no longer Graceland. If Prissy chooses to squander it before Lisa Marie turns legal age. Sorry, that was a bit higgledy-piggledy. So we've got Rose Gibson. Yes, if she hadn't birthed Lisa, there would not be those grandkids that are running the estate. There's honor in the first marriage. Right. So then we got, if it wasn't for, right, Cabe Nat. If it wasn't for Priscilla quickly making sure after Elvis died to keep Graceland alive and to keep Elvis' name and memory going, would not be what it is today. I'm so sorry. I really don't agree with that. Elvis was going to be remembered forever. I don't care who got involved with keeping his legacy going or if Graceland was kept as a living museum. Elvis, I believe, even if Graceland didn't exist, would still be super famous and loved even now, all these years later. And it wasn't, I would never accept that it's because of Priscilla, ever. I cannot accept that. Right, so she opened up Graceland, allowed tours and opened up to the public. No, sorry. I respect all opinions, so I give respect. But to say that Priscilla is the reason Elvis is remembered, for me, is ridiculous. Right, so LB Rockin', absolutely not. Right, Mary, the plans to turn Graceland into a museum were already at works. Let's have a look. Right, let me just do. The plans to turn Graceland into a museum were already in the works between Vernon and the city of Memphis, long before Bulow convinced Vernon on his deathbed to make her a trustee for Lisa Marie. Elvis didn't want that, nor did he want Bulow anywhere near Graceland. Bulow is legendary for lying. The Priscilla saved Graceland. The story is just one example. And that's what I've just said. People saying that Priscilla is the reason that Elvis's legacy is being kept afloat is rubbish. It's just, how can anyone think that? It's so obvious that Elvis is the reason that things are still going around the world and so many millions of fans. Him, his music, his voice, his personality, his charisma, his charm, the way he impacted the world, the way he imprinted himself on the world, not just his singing, but also his charm and his charisma and his personality and his movies. I could go on. The way he helped so many people, just, it's endless. Near enough anyone's life Elvis touched that was close to him, family, friends, staff, he completely transformed their life, and they only say good things about him. There's a reason for that, guys. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave it at that. I've literally got hundreds more to read. I'm going to come back tomorrow and carry this on, but I want to go off and quickly fix my car before my wife finishes work because she wants to go and look for a caravan. So thanks, guys. I send you love. And sorry about my reading being so rubbish. Peace out. I'll give you a wave.